Sponsor for this video is FoosballSportsNetwork.com, the best place to order anything foosball. One-stop shop for all official Tornado parts and accessories. Check out our new selection of Tornado foosball wraps and gear. You can even order a custom Tornado foosball table. So make sure to use Bearded Wonder Foosball at checkout for 5% off your order. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 1. How's it going? Today, we're going to watch some foosball. Actually, all of the matches are going to be from the Texas State Championships we had a few weeks ago. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you. I've got 8 matches or so lined up for us to watch. This is a science experiment in foosball streaming. We haven't done this before, so we're checking it out. We're trying it. It's something I like. We'll stick with it. Do it more often. If you have any audio or visual issues, let me know in the chat, and I'll see what I can do to fix them. Our first match is going to be a mixed doubles match from Texas State. It's a Todd Lafredo, Hannah Smith versus the Ruse, Terry and Keisha Rue. We'll start that here in about 3 or 4 minutes. We'll let this let everybody get settled in. Unfortunately, this is a English only chat. I don't know how to read what you just said. See if I can figure that out. We wait. Be nice if Twitch chat had like translation built in. I wonder if they do that somehow. Well, let's get started. I'm going to switch this over here to our first match. Here we go. And looks like it's been started. I'm going to start it over. Here we go. Game number 1. Like I said, this is Todd Lafredo, Hannah Smith versus Terry Rue, Keisha Rue. Pretty good match. As usual, Terry's very patient. Goal number 1 goes to Terry. Terry was able to get a piece of that one. Deflected into the goal. In hockey, that'd be a goal for Terry. I think in foosball, that's still a goal for Keisha. Turn the music down just a little bit. Terry's one of the best ones. I'm gonna open up my Google Translate here. And, very good pull shot, yes sir. Todd comes back to even it up. Well, to get them on the board at least. Todd's really not choosing his straights very well. So how's everybody doing? Is this a good time for us to start? 2 o'clock. Awesome. Good to hear it. I appreciate you giving me a clear answer on the Facebook post the other day. We go. 3 straight from Todd and even this one up. Your boys are still in school, Brandon? Summer school camp. My daughter's been in volleyball camp all week. She's got club volleyball starting up here soon. She's got tryouts, so been busy with that lately. Rare miss execution there from Todd. And another good shot there by Terry. We've got a meatball situation here, 4-4 in the first game, and we've got a timeout by Terry. Smart call. And this match, as well as today's broadcast, is brought to us by foosgadgets.com. Go check out foosgadgets.com for the latest in cool gadgetry for foosball and foosball tables. Love those guys. We've got a switch here on the left side. Anna coming up front, hopefully to steal the pass. Terry being patient. And she's able to get a piece of it. Let's see. Does Todd go with the bank series, or does he shoot a pull? He tried to pass. Just a bit off the mark. Another pass attempt. She catches it. Let's see. Immediate lane. And a timeout called. Very nice. I forgot to mark the timeout from Terry earlier. My bad. Next up for us, we've got the open doubles match with Tom and Terry and Tommy and Michael. That'll be coming up right after this match here. And a deflection back in their own goal. That is going to do it for this first game, everybody. The Roos pull this one off. Got to remember where all my buttons are. I believe he said watch resets there. Somebody may have been resetting. And game 2 on its way. Hey, Gina. Thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping to do this more often. Maybe even replay some of our local tournaments. We can go back and talk about what people do when they're playing. Harry's really picking those straights very well. Another good shot. And timeout called. I believe Todd called that timeout. Let's take a look at this one. Oh. Good shot there. Todd gets him on the board there, and now we've got a switch. It almost worked for him in the last game. Hey, Mr. Foos Gadgets. Good to see you. And I check in with Todd. He wants to shoot this. Twitch passwords are the worst. All right. And on that one, let's go to the booth. In our studio here. Welcome. Let me make sure we've got some of our stuff here. How's everybody? Ready for some more action? All right, let's get this next one started. Like I said, this is a open doubles match between Tom Yor, Terry Rue, Tommy Atkinson, and Michael Stahl. Shout out to Michael Stahl. 1 underway. This match is also brought to you by Foosgadgets.com. We got the Foos Gadgets guys in chat. Say hi. The one thing I've noticed in watching Tom, I've seen him play a few times this specific weekend. He plays different in singles than he does in doubles. And by that I mean in singles, he played the couple matches that I watched, he played significantly faster on the 5-row and more energy. Whereas here in doubles, he's a little bit more Terry-like. He's more calm, more decisive. Tom wasn't a fan of that one. He sent it back for him to redo it. The one thing you'll see is Michael ebbs and flows with the match. He will he'll change his momentum. He'll change his execution. He'll switch from a pull to a rollover very easily and very frequently, actually. I don't know why. I've never asked him why he does that. Maybe it's a feel or the type of defense he's seeing, but I'm not sure. But he does switch from pull to rollover quite a bit. He's very good at taking timeouts. I played with him at this event last year and had some of the most fun I've ever had playing foosball. Obviously, my website, foosballsportsnetwork.com, the best place to get tornado parts, accessories, foosball gear, everything included. We've got our brand new wraps. We actually debuted them at Texas State. Reviews are pretty solid so far. Especially if you like any of the master wraps, you're gonna love these. They're very similar. So Tom here is saying that he heard Tommy say something to Michael or something during transition or something. This match definitely has it all. It's got teamwork, timeouts, controversy, offensive goalies. Those are great. As I say that, and he passes. It's funny. Yeah. Hey, Bomber. Yeah, Teru coming out of his skin, but so calm. Good block there by Tommy. He had the switch on him. You don't see very many people use that shot there that Tommy used. And that's the first game. 5-2. Tom and Terry. Game 2 coming up. You want me to rewind it? He thought he jarred it off of Michael. Michael's pretty good about calling those kind of things. And obviously Tom is a... I didn't see it. I do know the table moves quite a bit, but... Oh, Tommy jarred it off Michael's thigh. Well... Yeah, Brandon, thank you. When Tommy was shooting, or when Michael was shooting, you want me to rewind it to win? That about it. Right before the game ended. All right, Bomber, we're gonna look this. We're gonna look at this. Let's see. You talking about right there? I don't think you did it. I don't think so. That was no. That was just Michael being surprised by what happened. That was not a jar. I don't think Tommy would let him call it either way. Right, game number 2. Drew's never not ready. Give Mike a shout out, man. He is going to be going over to France, be part of the team. That's exciting. It's literally every pro's dream. Michael switches all the time. Fantastic shot. Watch this. Watch it again. All right, Michael's back to a rollover. What a jump by Terry. Went from all the way on the other side of the table to block that. Yeah, Terry's a defensive mastermind for sure. And Mike's back to shooting a pull shot. I wonder. That's why sometimes it's blessed to be like me. I only have one shot. I've got a rollover because I don't have the opportunity. I don't ever have that in my head. Well, crap, now I need to change shots. Just either work it out or go down with the ship. Yeah, that's what I do. Stick with all I got. Another timeout call. And we're going to have a switch. Looks like Tommy's going to come back up. We're going to come up for the first time in this match. That was Michael that wanted the switch. If you heard him there, he said, come up, come up. He's fallen asleep a lot more than 24 times. So for those of you that don't know, if you watch a lot of Inside Foos, you'll see Tommy Axton sitting at the edge. In this video, you would be right where the lady is sitting there at the edge of the stage. And a lot of times he's falling asleep. It's hilarious to watch. Just a fun joke. Looks like Tommy's a little rusty. Giving Terry the look. Jeff, no spoilers. Very nice straight. Next up, we have an open singles match. Probably one of my favorite open singles matches from the weekend. Dylan Marshall and Brandon Munoz. By far one of my favorite matches from this weekend. And if you guys have any matches that you'd like to see on stream and we can watch them together, send them to me. I do have a mechanism where you can submit YouTube links and such like that. I haven't exactly set it up yet, but at some point in time we will have the ability for you to send me YouTube videos and we can watch them live on stream together. If it's on YouTube, Bomber, you can. I saw it in person. It was a great match. Very nice. And that's going to do it. Terry with a fantastic pull shot from goal. And here's your... Oh, we missed the replay on that one. Dang. All right, here's my favorite match. Dylan Marshall on the left side, Brandon Munoz on the right side. The sponsor for this video is FoosballSportsNetwork.com, the best place to order anything foosball. One-stop shop for all official Tornado parts and accessories. Check out our new selection of Tornado foosball wraps and gear. You can even order a custom Tornado foosball table. So make sure to use Bearded Wonder Foosball at checkout for 5% off your order. Here we go. Jeff, I was elated there. I was super excited. Dylan gets us started here. Brandon comes back with a quick goal himself. He actually tried to alley-oop that off the back wall and it got blocked. Watch. Tried. And then went into a push kick. Very nice. to say this now. Dylan has the best recoil in foosball. Hey, Foosbrit, thank you for the subscription.
Yes.
Used your Prime. Got that for free. Timeout call here. Game number 1. Tied it up 3-3. Fantastic shot. And a timeout call. Let's see it again. First hole. Square. Boy. Quick spin the man contest there. Who can spin the man longer? Sorry, Foosbrit, we make more money whenever you subscribe for free using your Prime. And another timeout. If there's anything these guys do, is take timeouts. That's for sure. Brandon ties this one up 4-4 in the first game here. And another timeout. It's a good time to tell you that Foosball Sports Network is the best place to get your foosball gear. And another fantastic recoil to win the first game. Game number 2 coming up right now. I don't think that defense could have been any worse. Wide open. Great defensive pickup there. Brandon trying to catch Dylan sleeping. It's 2 costly turnovers in a row. Shot was open. He missed it. Another pickup. Another recoil. So far this match, Dylan is under full control. Quick push side. There's the recoil. And a timeout. Recoil, then a spin, and a timeout. Take a lap. Who doesn't love that? Going from having no momentum, turning the ball over, to winning this match in about 8 seconds. You gotta love it. What a pickup. Dylan knew that shot was coming. Unable to get in front of it though. Timeout called there. Wants him to think about that mistake he just made. more timeouts. Dylan's going to take his last time out for this game. Back. And that's going to do it for game number 2. I'm sorry, number 3. Dylan now is up 2-1 in this open singles match. A 3 out of 5 match on the winner side. The quick 2 points. So this is probably the point in the match where these guys are getting tired. Rio, game 4. Re-1. Wonder what made Dylan attempt that pass there. Turnover. Turns into a point for Brandon. And he's got 1 point to take this to game number 5. And a spin. That's unfortunate. And he changes his mind. Goes back to shooting. Immediately gets a point. 4-2. That same shot. Dylan hasn't done much to adjust to that shot so far. And man, what a spin. Say we see some more of that. That went there, there, and in. How crazy is that? Where these guys get their second wind.
Yes. Cool.
Same thing. Same read. We got a jar there. Dylan thought he got him there. Gave him the ball back. That is something that happens quite a bit on that pass. And there's that same read, that push side read. Dylan, if you're watching, or if you do watch this, you got to work on that. I know you know that. A nice pickup. Defensive pickup turned into a score. And we got a timeout called. This is the first time out for this game number 5. And a timeout called. It's 1-3. 1-3 in the 5th game to fix your grip. Something you don't see very often from Dylan is a lane, just a regular lane pass. He's able to tie that ball game up. Tie the ball game up. And some pickup. And he's 1 point away from winning this match. This is a win by 2. This is opportunity number 1. Put this match away. Unable to score. Tries the dump and pass. And a turnover.
Yes.
All right, we have entered the overtime. And as he did in the previous game, he was able to pass that, pick it up, put it in the goal. Now Brandon is 1 point away from winning this match. Dylan ties this up at 5. Full side rollover. Brandon being patient on his 5 bar. It doesn't pay off for him here. Ties it up 6-6. It's got to be a bad feeling. You know he's going lane. You're in the lane. He goes lane. Who catches it? Match point. Match point number 3 for Brandon. Oh, what a block. And that's going to do it for this one, folks. That is one of the best matches I've seen from Texas State so far. It came down to defensive block to score and win. Can't ask for more than that. Now we have a women's singles match coming up. We've got Cindy Head and Noelia Arcos. These two have played each other several times here recently in the last year or two. And it's very fiery. These two women compete very hard against each other. And it's a great match to watch. I believe this was late at night, I think Sunday or something like that. So you can definitely tell. Let's go ahead and get into that so we can see this thing start. Got game number 1 here. Quick pickup there by Noelia. We do have a ref called for this match. Arthur Mitchell is standing there at the end of the table to be the ref. The sponsor for this video is FoosballSportsNetwork.com, the best place to order anything foosball. One-stop shop for all official Tornado parts and accessories. Check out our new selection of Tornado foosball wraps and gear. You can even order a custom Tornado foosball table. So make sure to use Bearded Wonder Foosball at checkout for 5% off your order. Very unorthodox timeout here at 3-0 in the first game. You don't see that very often. Called by the team that's up 3-0. Arthur gives the 10 seconds call. Those of you in the chat, if you have a match that you'd like to watch, make sure you send it to me. Good pickup here by Cindy. And a ball that falls in the goal for Noelia. Another timeout. Great grab. It was awesome. And that's our first opportunity to end the first game. And that's going to do it for the first game. Well, Yo goes up 5-1, wins this first game. And we're getting ready for the second game. This match is brought to you by modernfoosball.com. Best tournament software available for foosball tournaments. Check them out. You said call there by Arthur. Another pickup. Very nice pull side. That pull side was deep. She had it posted. She went around it. Another timeout at 2-0 taken by Noelia. She likes to take her timeouts when she's up. And a back-to-back timeout called by Cindy. What a move. Yeah, Foos Gadgets. This match is a good one. Our next match coming up after this is another great one. It's Kevin Romero and Luis Fitch in open singles. I think that's one reason why I don't do that pass that way. Can't ever get the ball where I wanted it to, bouncing it off the wall that many times. And that one goes off the post. So does that one. It's a long ball 2 or ball 3. You go straight. And we've got match ball. Match point for Noelia and another timeout. She takes the timeout when she's up. And that's going to do it. All right. Our next match is Kevin Romero on the left, Luis Fitch on the right. Should be a good one. The sponsor for this video is FoosballSportsNetwork.com, the best place to order anything foosball. One-stop shop for all official Tornado parts and accessories. Check out our new selection of Tornado Foosball wraps and gear. You can even order a custom Tornado Foosball table. So make sure to use Bearded Wonder Foosball at checkout for 5% off your order. We have another ref available for this match. Ref currently at the table is Mark Krause. Great defense there by Kevin. So if you haven't seen Lewis play that often or ever, he does a pretty unique series from the goalie area. He passes the ball back off his 3-rod, forward to his 2-rod, and either brushes it to the wall or straight to his man. Pass directly up to his 3-rod. So far, Lewis has some pretty good defense against Kevin's 3-rod. Getting a decent percentage on blocks here. So he'll pass it directly off that guy and then hit it forward. Hey, Arthur. Our first match was a mixed match with Todd and Hannah and Terry and Keisha Rue. Our second match was Tom and Terry. Tom Yor, Terry Rue, and Tommy Atkinson, Michael Stahl. Our third match was a good one. It was Dylan Marshall and Brandon Moreland. I'm sorry, Brandon Munoz. Our fourth match was Cindy and Noelia. And this is our fifth match. Kevin Romero and Lewis Fitch. And that was a timeout by Lewis. Glad you could be here. No controversial calls so far, Arthur. You were reffing the Noelia and Cindy match. You did make one call that match.
Ready? Yeah.
A very unique pass. We'll have to talk to Tommy about that quota. They're bumping those up a little bit. A very long third ball. Good shot there after resetting this time. Lewis with a quick 2 goals here to go up 3-1. Feel like Kevin may be a little too patient on his 5-rod here. Another good shot to go up 4-1 here.
Yeah.
Kevin answers with a straight.
Ready?
He was in the lane. He went lane. Still caught the pass. Hate that. And timeout called here by Lewis. Kevin has sped up his defense significantly. This match is brought to you by foosgadgets.com. Shout out to the Foos Gadgets guys.
Ready?
Nice block. Good shot. Kevin has now increased his score to 3. And I wasn't looking, but Lewis scored to win this first game. Nope. Game 2 underway. What's going on, B-Dub? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Kevin attempts that pass that he did earlier successfully. This time unsuccessfully, but he gets the ball back so he can fire this ball on goal. And he tries to pass this time and it works. Arthur, I'm sure you get to see Lewis play enough now. How often do you think his lane passes on a ball that did not?
Yeah.
Because that's the number one complaint, is that he passes a stop ball. Timeout call. First one of game number 2. Okay, so you think it's more of a time thing than a stop ball thing. I think it's pretty close on both. I know when I played them in Oklahoma, I thought that there was at least one, maybe 2 stop ball passes. Thanks, B-Dub. Wow, what a grab. Holy. I agree, Jeff. His 2 to 5 is very unique, fun to watch. This is probably the 3rd or 4th singles match that I've seen him play. It's pretty consistent. I haven't seen anybody really, top it. That was a great transition pass. All right, Kevin is now up 3-2. Missed that one. There's a couple of them that he's missed now. Turnover by Kevin. Stuff 5 bar. Good catch. Another great pass. Not something you normally see from Kevin. He's usually a shooting kind of guy. Get straight. Not sure what happened there. Lewis is really struggling with this reverse defense Kevin's putting up there. It's 3 and a bank. Yeah, it should be on modern. If you look at it, beat up, the results should still be on modern. We haven't exported them yet. We're still working on some counting things, but we haven't exported them. They should be there. There you go. Appreciate the link. Timeout called here. Who wants to go check these results from Texas State? I'll be right back. All right. So Lewis won the first game. If you are just now joining us, Kevin is up 4-2 in the second game. Lewis called a timeout to lubricate some of the rods. Sometimes that can be difficult with the rod protectors on there, but overall, it's no different. Good. Good pick up there. And let's see Kevin's first opportunity to put this match or this game away. Little Johnny got him, is what we would call. Oh, yeah? And that's going to do it for this game. Kevin's going to win this game number 2. We're going to go to game number 3. Our next match coming up is Tom Yor and Todd Lafredo. And then after that, we've only got 2 matches left. Hey, Sissy. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Good fake. Devin's kind of sped his 5-bar up a little bit. Gone with more of a tic-tac series instead of the brush, which he's been doing most of the time. Unsuccessful. Early timeout called here. Game number 3. I'm not sure who you are, B-Dub, in real life, but Joe Killian from Oklahoma City is looking for an expert doubles partner. He's got a monster pull shot. Just like that, Luis is up 2-0 in this game number 3.
Yeah.
A quick pickup. Call that a Dennis Ori here in Dallas.
Ready?
Good shot. Long pull shot.
Ready? Yeah.
Another fake to the push.
Ready? Yeah. Ready? Yep.
That's 3 times now we've seen him do that pass. And timeout. I believe that was called by Kevin.
Ready? Yep.
All right, we got a tie ball game here.
Yeah.
And a great pickup. Game number 4. Coming up next.
Yeah. Ready? Yes, sir.
Save. Even better pass.
Yep.
Yep. If he could somehow get that goalie closer to the post, that'd be much better. There it is again. Makes him pay.
Yep.
All right, Kevin is feeling it now. Yeah, Kevin's definitely getting onto that now. Good shot. Gets around the post.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Match point. Timeout called by Kevin. Let's watch that replay from a minute ago. Block. Save. What a pickup. Even better pass. What a pickup.
Ready? Yes, sir. Good play.
What a good one to end it. All right. Next one coming up. Tom Yor, Todd Lafredo. Tom Yor, Todd Lafredo. That's going to be a good one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a monster. I'm thirsty. Been sitting for too long. So, be right back. You guys catch the beginning of this one without me. The sponsor for this video is FoosballSportsNetwork.com, the best place to order anything foosball. One-stop shop for all official Tornado parts and accessories. Check out our new selection of Tornado foosball wraps and gear. You can even order a custom Tornado foosball table. So make sure to use Bearded Wonder Foosball at checkout for 5% off your order. All right, I'm back. We got a question in chat from XXXX99999XXXX. He wants to see Tony versus Todd. Actually, that's going to be the very next match we're watching. It is a very, very fun match. I put this one in the playlist today because the people that were watching with me earlier, that were watching Tom play doubles, I made a comment where Tom plays two different styles when he's singles versus doubles. He plays a very slower, methodical method when he's playing in doubles, and he's playing quick when he's in singles. I opted for the C4 instead of the monster today. Like I said, I've been sitting for too long. Not used to this. I like it. I think we might do this again. I got a whole bunch of matches that I'm still cutting up from Texas State to load up to YouTube. All of these are either available on YouTube already or will be after this this show. If you enjoyed it, let me know, and I'll gladly do this again. I mean, I'm having fun. I watch a lot of video anyways. This is a good way for me to study my opponents, especially if big tournaments are coming up and I want to watch these guys. But thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you being here. Looking forward to League when we can start playing League again. I assume it's because they opted not to go, is what I would guess, but I do not know, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, Tom's having some fun. He played very well at Texas State for sure. Great shot. Check out this hip hop list. Yeah, the McGregors are good. Thank you. It's hard to pick music for these kind of things. Good shot. Yeah, I mean, one of the big things that I always have to deal with when it comes to music is whether or not it's DMCA'd or copyright, or in general, my music choices are a little bit different than most foosball players. I hate to say it, but most foosball players are old. Another pickup by Todd. Yeah, especially on Twitch, strikes are terrible. I listen to a lot of it's called Stream Beats. It's designed for streamers. I'm almost old. Almost. I mean, I haven't been playing for 20 years yet. I think to be foosball old, you have to play 20 years or more. Todd with a flippy to tie this one up. 4-4 first game. Let's see what Tom does here. He dared him to go straight. Instead, he went long. Wow, what a shot. That was a great shot by Todd. So here's what I've seen. Multiple people that I've watched play Todd in singles has zoned that specific bank the same way. High bar on the near wall, stacking the far side, 3-rod, just like that. Was unique. It was definitely unique. Another good shot. Yes. 30 years on tour. You're old. That was a fantastic push kick by Todd, by the way. Ugh. Todd's just letting him shoot whatever he wants. I love that pass. Good old flippy. I heard recently on an Inside Foos stream that Adam Gilson doesn't think anybody can do a pull side flippy. That's actually the side that I shoot the most. Little banter going on. Salt in the wound. Wiggle, wiggle, pull. Two games to no. Tom is he's just out hustling him right now. I saw somebody on YouTube comment they wanted whatever Tom puts on his hands between the matches. Foosballsportsnetwork.com. Stop by today, see what kind of foosball gear and crap we've got. Not crap, I promise. Foosball stuff. Great shot. Great shot. Let's see it again. Well, I don't think this is the one we want to see. Nope. My apologies. More flippy. Oh, it's a minimum effort kind of guy. I see. Yep. Good shot. Great pull shot down the middle of the table. Let's see it again. Ah, yeah. Good shot. Slingshot attempt from Todd Lafredo. I'm out. It's the first one of those we've taken. Does anybody else get the feeling when you watch videos, you see something that somebody does and you're like, I'm gonna go practice that? And Todd is able to pull that out. Now, I know Todd can do that, but I can't. So I'm not gonna practice that. Game number 4 coming up right now. Block. Great block. Yeah, it never works for me either. I see something super cool, like that pass that Tom keeps doing from the 2 to 5. I see that and I'm like, I'm gonna go practice that. It takes me 2 years to get it to work. Like that. Our next match coming up is probably going to be the best match we watched today. It's Tony versus Todd, singles. Very good match. Coming up right after this one. Tipped pass in the goal. We'll take it. Yep. I know exactly how that is, Jeff. Who's chess? Arthur. It's going to happen to me a lot in this next match. I'm going to see a bunch of stuff, and then I'm immediately going to go try to practice it. Yep, that was a giant hole. That one almost looked like the time Todd tried to grab the goalie rod and missed and almost fell over. Anybody else seen that video? That pass right there. That's the pass that I want to go out there and practice right now. it gets worse. There it is. That's gonna do it. All right. This next match is going to be a very good one. Todd Lafredo, who we just saw, against Tony Spreedeman. This match is fun to watch. I'm just going to say that now. Yeah, I feel the same way, Brad. I would say the number one thing that I always deal with whenever I'm trying to copy somebody's pass is I have to make it look like it's mine. So I have a certain way that I do things. I try to make my lanes look like my walls and my walls look like my lanes. And if I just go out there and try to do somebody's pass, it doesn't necessarily look like one that I already do. So that's the challenge for me, is trying to make it look like my pass instead of somebody else. Because there are several players that have good passes, but their lane does not look like their wall, and their wall does not look like their lane. So therefore, you know when one's coming. So without further ado, we're going to hop into this Tony and Todd match. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of fun. And here we go. The sponsor for this video is FoosballSportsNetwork.com, the best place to order anything foosball. One-stop shop for all official Tornado parts and accessories. Check out our new selection of Tornado foosball wraps and gear. You can even order a custom Tornado foosball table. So make sure to use Bearded Wonder Foosball at checkout for 5% off your order. Flippy number one. Flippy number two. Flippy number three. It gets better, I promise. Not just flippies. It's not that fast. I mean, the play is very fast, but the match actually lasted pretty long. Explain why the flippy is legal. So when I try it, if I make it, I can explain it to my opponent. So I think it's just under 22 minutes, I believe. So the flippy is real, and it is legal for the simple fact that the same reason why taking your hand off and putting it on the handle when you shoot a rollover is not considered taking your hand away from the handle, because it's a movement that's close enough to the handle to look like it's still on the handle. So even though the rod is technically touching and not touching your hand roughly at the same time, it's not obvious enough to show that your hand's off the rod. That's how I look at it. It's probably not the correct way to explain that, but Arthur can do that. He's in the in chat as well. He's my Resident Rules experience person, specialist. This match is sponsored by foosgadgets.com. Check out Foos Gadgets to see all of the new cool stuff that they've got going on. I'm really digging the automatic scoring. Oh, thanks, Arthur. Todd looks like he's in full control of this match. And there's your answer. And just like that, Tony has the momentum going into this last point. A little bit of a misexecution there by Todd. So like I said previously, this defense right here is what people keep using against that series. Yes and no, Brad. So if you look at the way that Tony used to be blocked well, it was always the Ryan defense, right? The post and pull side. Well, Tony's significantly increased the depth of his pull side, making it easier for him to get easier shots. So when he goes pull now, even though the hole's smaller, he can hit more options. There's more options on that side of the goal, because that's what people would allow him to have, and he wouldn't take it. Now he just takes them. More flippy. I'll have to check that video out. Thanks for posting. Yep, that hit the second guy on the 2-rod. Two in a row. You forgot the ball. Stole a game. Todd got him a game there. That's the one. I went and practiced that yesterday for a while. Another flippy. Yes, it does. I do a flippy. I prefer the pull side flippy though, just so everybody knows. I can do both, but I prefer a flippy on the pull side. I should shoot that push kick more often. Unless that's what's going to happen afterwards. And another flippy. When I upload this to YouTube, I should put a flippy counter on it. Nice pull kick, or pull push kick, push pull kick. Let's see it. Good shot. I missed that one. It was open. Listen to what Todd says here.
Well, now it's the third time I've done that in my life. Let me try and hit it too
Todd said that is the third time in his life he's ever done that. Foosballsportsnetwork.com. Go check it out. Great products, fair prices, very fast service. I know personally. There's a little bit of defense for you. I mean, it's not really defense if they're just missing. Slingshot attempt. Fair play. What do you think? What do you think, Arthur? Todd doesn't think he got him. Tony thinks he got him. What do you think? I want to hear it. Let's see. Arthur's on the spot. You think to replay it again? All right, let me back it up. Let's see if I got that timing right. What do you think? What do you think? Let's keep on going. I think Todd lost it too. Tony's being nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he makes a comment about defense and now no one can score. Yeah, then Todd gave it back to him. Wow. Probably. Got another flippy. Todd has one of the better toe shots, Jeff. He's just missing it. Gotta remember he's playing Tony. God, I love that push pull kick. We'll try that as soon as I get off this stream. Flippy. Down the middle, full side. Take that, Adam. That was a good shot. Flippy flip. Push side that time. And Todd is up 4-3 in this one. Not quite a flippy. 4-4, game 4. Todd left his man up. He tried to club it. Tried the women and children shot. And a flippy to win this one. We're going to go to game 5, everybody. Getting exciting. Game number 5. We're 18 minutes and 40 seconds in. Not exactly sure what he was trying there. For real? Flippy is the way to go. Save your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder all at once. Just do the flippy. What if we had a flippy only tournament? How fun would that be? Yeah, new event. One ball, the flippy edition. I'm out. First time out of the match, by the way. 5 games in, first time out. This match is sponsored by foosgadgets.com. I think Tony knew where that ball was going as soon as he started doing the fly around. It's now looking good. Next up, we've got a final match that we're going to watch of the day. It is a king seat match from Pro Doubles involving Shannon Coley, Michael Stahl, myself, and Mark Krause. That's going to do it for this one. Back to the studio. Just kidding. Before we get that one ready to go, let's give some shout outs I appreciate Foos Gadgets for sponsoring this. ModernFoosball.com for allowing me to partner with them. I definitely enjoy working with those guys. If you haven't checked either one of them out, if you run local tournaments, ModernFoosball.com is actually free for events that are less than 16 players. If you have more than 16, you pay 75 cents for each player after 16 players. So if you have 20 players, you're paying for 4 people, not 20. Who's Gadgets in the chat? Everybody give them a shout out. So Modern Foosball actually has my format that I run locally here. I've ran it for the last 5 years. It's called a Texas Draw. You play, it's very similar to a Monster DYP. You have 4, we normally do 4 rounds of matches, completely random partners. You don't draw the same person twice. You keep track of how many games you won, how many games you lost. After the 4 rounds, it'll seed everybody based on their individual results. And then the number 1 seed gets to pick their partner from the next 3 available players. In the 5 years we've been doing this, it's been very, very fair. Rarely do we ever get to see any stacked teams in the elimination bracket. And because it's on Modern Foosball, you can actually customize how many teams make it in, when we normally only do 8 teams in the elimination bracket. So you can increase that. It is free if you want to check it out or try it. Very, very, very simple software to use. But let's go ahead and get this next match. Yep, Bomber, you're also there. Bomber's at our tournaments locally. He hasn't been there in a while. I'm starting to think he doesn't like us, but yeah, me either. We still haven't gotten those laptops back, by the way. But you know who did it? They issued a warrant. They issued a warrant for that guy and his girlfriend. Yeah, Jeff, you got COVID. Everybody's had it. We're not going to go into that subject, by the way. So without further ado, the last match, let's critique Jason. How about we do that? Let's critique Jason in his own match. Here we go. All right. Left side, we've got myself and Mark Krause. Right side, Shannon Coley, Michael Stahl. It was not a foosball player, guys. It was some person we've never heard of. It was just wrong place, wrong time for us. Like I said, this is the winners bracket final of Pro Doubles. It's our last match of the day. I gotta say, I've played with Mark now 3 times in my career. First one didn't go so well. We were both, I think it was several years ago. The last 2 have gone significantly better for both of us. I really enjoy playing with him. It's one of those guys you always know he's going to be where he's supposed to be. He's going to do what he's supposed to do, and he's not going to just take any unnecessary chances. Our plan for this one, Mark knows both of these guys very well. Our plan was for me to take my time. We're going to use our timeouts. We're going to try and just be in the right place. Our zone is actually really, really good. It was really going to come down to if we could get one of these guys to be uncomfortable. If we could get one of them to be uncomfortable, we would be in a good situation. Whether that means Shannon not passing the way he wants to, or shooting the way he wants to, or Michael not blocking very well, or getting them to switch, and basically we just wanted to keep them on their toes, because we feel like our consistency and our sync was a lot better than theirs. Mark and I always seem to be on the same page with each other. See, timeout. We got him to switch early, which was played into our favor. Yeah, Michael didn't like Shannon's grips. I don't think Shannon cared one way or the other. This match is also sponsored by foosgadgets.com. As long as Michael's on the table, it's going to be sponsored by foosgadgets.com. Looking forward to Michigan this year. I'm going to be up there streaming for them guys, for those guys. Got some pretty interesting things going on up there. Foos Gadgets are setting them up quite well. So if you guys were watching earlier, I think it was our second match of the day. It was an open doubles match against Michael and Tommy and Tom and Terry. And I was commenting, Michael likes to switch his shot up quite a bit. I don't know why. I've never asked him, but he will switch between a pull and a rollover pretty regularly. And I think when I'm playing him, as long as I've got him doing that, I've got a pretty good chance at winning. You can't let him get too confident with one or the other. Hit the post so well that it went back in the second time. Sucks. I was in the right place for that pass and it didn't go in the right place. And he got it anyways. I don't shoot my flippies very often, Brad. So they're already out of timeouts in the first game. We still have our two. I haven't had to use one yet. Haven't had to feel like I've needed one. There's the other sponsor for this whole entire thing. Foosballsportsnetwork.com. They tie it up. There's my first. You're standing there, not giving anything in the corners. Yeah, Jeff, I take timeouts, just not locally because I don't need them. Hey man, if it's there, shoot it. Granted, that one wasn't there and I probably shouldn't have shot it, but Second timeout. Take that, Jeff. That's 2 timeouts and 1 ball. Fan of that song. Even there, knew that pass was coming and I just couldn't get in the right place. Mark Krause ends it. We take game 1. Boost Gadgets was a sponsor of Texas State this year. We appreciate them. Thanks, Sissy. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Yeah. We were the underdogs in this match for sure. They were the number 1 seed. We were the number 3 seed. Being able to get that first game out, take it away from them, make them uncomfortable, that was definitely a good thing for us. Going to the second game, we were looking to do the same thing. Keep one of them from getting hot. Shannon hadn't scored a shot yet from goal. So far, Michael was sticking with his pull shot and our defense was working. Game number 2. He had a quick pass, so I felt like I had to do a quick pass back. Good defense there. I think I was trying to cut that back. What's up, Ronnie? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. Offset so that I could set up that middle. Shannon's able to get that one in. That's the first one of the game, first one of the match for him. Probably should have took a time out there or taken my time a little bit more. Kind of like how Michael's doing there. Michael switches to a rollover here. Timeout called. The sponsor for this video is FoosballSportsNetwork.com, the best place to order anything foosball. One-stop shop for all official Tornado parts and accessories. Check out our new selection of Tornado foosball wraps and gear. You can even order a custom Tornado foosball table. Make sure to use Bearded Wonder Foosball at checkout for 5% off your order. All right, now we're down 3-1. Feeling a little bit of pressure here, so working the defense just a little bit better, a little bit longer. Second man pass. Yep, yeah, there it is. Shoot, split. It's all about the angle of the man, Jeff. Same way I caught that one. Timeout called. Let's let him think about that for a minute. No, I probably should have kept going, but that's the problem with taking timeouts when you have momentum. Dang, that should have been in. Last time out called by them. They're out. We've got one left.
Yes, Mike.
Don't know how that middle was there. Yeah, one thing you got to know about Michael, though, is he likes to shoot a lot of middles and insides and shorts, even on a rollover. So floating in and out on the middles, making him look small, you want to make him shoot something that he doesn't care for. If he doesn't have to shoot a long either way, he's not going to. So game 3, this is pro doubles, so this is a meet match game here. Yeah, Michael will do that a lot. This is why you save some things for later on in the match. That pass I saved. This is where I was struggling with my pull side the whole weekend. This is where that kind of bit me in the rear. I missed a couple early in the match. It took a little bit more time there. So right there, that's where you trust the zone. You give him the hole, you let him have that one. You know your goalie's going to be there. Your goalie knows you're going to give him that hole. You just stay. Mark with a clear. Ends up on my 3-rod. Trying to cut that one back. Yeah. He's got one of those. See. I forced that one. Should have set it up there, walked it around a little bit if I was going to shoot that. Kind of had an idea what they were looking at off the 2-rod. So I started kind of bait it. It almost didn't work there. This is right about the time when Shannon wanted to start passing. What's up, Kex? Thank you for hosting and rating. I'm baiting him for the pass there. He missed that one. It might have been there. It's a long third ball. See? More middle. See, my baiting for passes finally paid off there. Was able to steal one, missed the pull side. Fortunately, we get the bounce there to make it 2-2. On that one, I was just trying to touch that with the 2-bar, with the second man on my 5-bar. Same thing. Baiting for the pass, giving him big movement, big movement, big movement. Catch it. There's the cut that I've been missing the whole match. Not yet. No, I'm not feeling the pressure yet. All right, so I'm gonna pause it right there. So right there in the match, I felt he possibly jarred that off my 5-rod. I've got to be honest about this one. I thought he jarred that one off my 5-rod. Generally, that ball sticks. He did hit the bumper. It just kind of felt weird. And I'm standing here thinking about it. Should I call it? Should I call it? Should I call it? And then he ends up calling timeout. During the timeout, I mentioned something to him, and basically between the two of us, he never admitted that he did anything on purpose. I never told him he did anything on purpose. I know he wouldn't cheat me, but I feel that still to this day, I still would have called that a jar. Just for the simple fact that between two friends, if he would have done the same thing, if I would have done the same thing to him, I probably would have gave it to him. Let me rewind it just for a second. Oh, I didn't rewind it enough. Hold on. Give it a second. We'll catch it up, and then I'll replay it for you. Like I said, got to be honest. I know he didn't cheat me, and I wouldn't have accused him of cheating. So right there. So let's watch it. So right there. Okay. Let's pause it again. We'll watch it one more time. Accused him of cheating. So right there. I don't know. It just felt like he got me at that point. Let you guys be the judge of it. Water under the bridge. Nobody's worried about it now. But like I said, I do have to say something. I thought that he got me, and I know he wouldn't have got me. I did ask for it, Jeff. We had a conversation for about 8 minutes that I cut out of this video, and he said he never thought that he got me. But let's continue on. We'll finish this one. yeah, it definitely hit the wall. Mike, if you're watching this, I love you, man. So now I'm starting to feel the pressure. And there, I hit the post, went off the table. Mark in the right place at the right time. Shannon at the right place at the right time. I'm still baiting for the pass here. Move. That one trickled through. Last time out for this match. Once again, we're gonna thank Foos Gadgets. Right, he intentionally didn't get me at all. It's just the way that his shot is. I don't think Michael would ever cheat anybody intentionally, ever. That one, he made him go long. Made him shoot a pull side long. Meatball. Third game. We call timeout. Once again, I was trying to touch that with the second guy on my 5-rod. Mark changing up his defense. Same pull side. And that's it. They pull this one out. We were unfortunately unable to get this. And that's going to do it. So I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do this again. I had a lot of fun. I don't know if I can do 3 hours or so. My neck's starting to hurt from bad posture, obviously. Appreciate everybody watching. If you have any suggestions for matches or anything, any match on YouTube, you can send me the link. Thanks, Arthur, for reffing all those matches through chat. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks, Foos Gadgets, again, for sponsoring the stream. And check out the streams. We stream on Saturday nights, every single Saturday, at our local Mega DYP is what we call it. It's a monster draw, Texas draw if you use modern foosball. And if you have any questions or anything, shoot me a message. Definitely thank you, everybody, for watching. You guys have a good day.